Okay, guys, this could be the very final game of the World Championship Series Southeast Asian Finals. My name is Phoenix. I'm bringing you this game, well, not live from Funan the Item Mall. We cast it there live, but these are re-recorded VODs, and I mean, what a matchup it's been between the Zerg Titan from Stellar, from the nation of Philippines, against his nemesis Red Archon from Thailand. I mean, these players have met each other so many times. And like I was saying in previous casts, Red Archon was going with standard tank marine build. It's absolutely crushed Stellar's Ultralisk, very aggressive Ultralisk play. But then Stellar just mixing it up, transiting into Mutas just to buy himself more time for him to get Broodlords out, and just being very patient with his Ling Banelings. Every time Red Archon moved out, his Lings just seemed to be there. Basically, once Red Archon got in vision of the Xanaga Towers, the Zerg instantly sprung into action, surrounded, and just crushed that force. Don't get me wrong, like Red Archon's making these great choices, moving out for pressure, you know, with just a handful of Marines and a tank. And if Stellar was being ultra greedy and had nothing, and if the tank gets sieged up in a good spot, those Marines are gonna do a crap ton of damage. But they never even got close to the base. Stellar already had forces in place waiting for that push. It just shows you how much they play against each other. They know each other's play styles very often. And look at this, Red Archon forgoing his usual macro style, getting command center first. He's like, screw it, I'm gonna go barracks, get my very early gas, go for stim timing, or even very fast Hellions, and I'm going to punish Stellar for going fast expansion every single game. But interestingly enough, Stellar seems to know the game is up, and on this map at least, not going for hatchery first. I guess he knows how ridiculously short these rush distance are, and he's just not going to risk it. Just going to play a very standard 14 pull, slightly delayed hatch, 16 hatch, no big deal. And immediately 6 Lings coming out. I mean, wow, this is not a defensive play. This is an aggressive play. If you want to be defensive, you're making like 2 Lings just to scout, just to make sure you're not going to get BS from behind. But yeah, Stellar, knowing that he's 1 game up, is going to try to do guaranteed damage with this. I don't think he's going to get it though, because look at how defensive Red Archon is playing right now with the wall off. You know, the Marine in place, no way these Lings are going to break down the front, and Stellar's got to go home. He's not going to be able to do anything. But no big loss. I mean, getting 6 Lings instead of 2 does mean he's down 2 drones. Looking on the drone count, he is down 2 drones. Yeah, there you go, 2 drones down because he made those extra Lings. But like I said, early in the game, no big deal, because mainly Red Archon has not even started his natural. So even though he is ahead in workers, he's going to be saturated very quickly. What is this Overlord doing over here? Going to be able to scoot away to the corner and get away safely just in the nick of the time. The Ling just trying to spot for the natural. Great spot to hide it, because yeah, just to make sure that command center is not down. And the thing is it's not so much whether or not he wants to see it down. He knows that if he doesn't see a command center soon, and by soon I mean like if he doesn't see a command center by 6 minutes, he knows he's going to have a big rush on his hands, and that's exactly what's going down. It's going to be 3 racks, 1 factory, not even bothering to get a tech lab on it, or even a reactor. Man, this is going to be a super early push. Forget your add-ons, man. Forget your add-ons. We're just going to rush it, and even gonna get a Banshee in for support. It's going to be a Marine tank push with, and then after Marines, the harassment is coming out in the front. Banshee's going to swing from behind and just do as much harassment as possible. Alright, we're just going to see how this is going to pan out. And there goes the tech lab. Most likely the tech lab is going to go straight to the starport as soon as he's done. Or might even keep it for a stim, but that would be weird, because I mean, if he wants to make the push, he should be pushing now. But instead he's going to be patrolling his base, just going to make sure that nobody's going to be able to see it. There goes the push. Very light push, but I mean, Stellar has got to know, is that Ling still there? No, he's not. The Ling has been wiped out by these Marines. These Marines have it killed? No, they don't. Well, Stellar knew about it, and instantly has a Spine Crawler. He has 2 Queens out here. He's fine, no worries, because The thing is if he's ever in trouble, he's going to be able to pull the drones. The drones are going to be able to keep the Spinecrawler alive by acting as meat shields. And Red Archon is heavily, and when I mean heavily, I mean like really heavily committing to this. It's already 7 minutes. He does not have a command center. He has to do damage with this attack. He must do damage with this attack, or he's going to fall so far behind. 41 workers against 23. Looking on the income, I mean Terran is staying ahead. Staying on par with Zerg because of mules, but soon, I mean, you can't depend on mules alone. You're gonna need that base, and he has not even started a command center. This is all in for Red Archon. This is his tournament life on the line. This is his trip to China on the line. He has to do damage with this, and the damage is going to come in the form of Hellion drops and the back. But I mean, Stella knows about it. He already has prepared. Gonna pull up the workers lost. He's killed 3 workers. 2 workers actually, because one was already killed, and he has to push out away. He has to push away from that. Not the damage he needs, man. Not the damage he needs. A second medevac does join the fray. It would be awesome if a couple Marines were able to be there to swing into the back. But Stellar is already getting Lair. He's on 3 gas. He has the defensive Baneling's Nest. He has the defensive Roach Ward. I think he's gonna be fine on the income that he has. Once again, looking at the income, 1,300 minerals, man, against 1,000 minerals, and only a single gas by Red Archon. Here we go. This I've been saying over and over and over again. This gotta do damage. Looking at the units, we have only 8 roaches and no lings. Only 8 roaches and a Spinecrawler gonna do damage against 28 Marines and 6 Hellions. Roaches are instantly popping out. Wow, that Spinecrawler did not even exist. Drones are going to be forced to call off the line. This is what I mean by he has to do damage. Drones being pummeled right here. Drones instantly vaporizing from the front lines. And there we go. That's the damage he needs to be done. Queens falling even. There's nothing left. Can Stellar pull away from this? He needs to do something. Looking on the workers lost, 24 workers done. Looking on the workers tab, yes, he is now absolutely below the worker count of Red Archon. The thing is right now his army is in between the reinforcements from the Lair and the Natural. He could do so much damage, and I mean, Plumped Up Marines do so much damage, especially with him picking out Queen after Queen, and after that he's gonna hightail it out of there. Look, what is the damage done? 25 workers killed right now. I mean, the game has been reset. He still has the Lair. He still has his upgrades, but I mean, the board's been reset. That was the damage Red Archon needed to do. It wasn't a killing blow, but it was enough. I feel it's enough. Red Archon is back in this game. He knows. What a gamble! What a ballsy gamble there by Red Archon. To basically go all in on your final game against against someone who really knows your style. And looking on the units, looking on the production tab, Stella was trying desperately to build as much drones as he can to recover from that loss, but he can't, man. Red Archon's keeping on the pressure. Drones and links on the way, and look at those drones just instantly getting vaporized, man. The upgrade does finish, but it's wow. I mean, what can Stella do? Looking at the workers killed, it's just so much damage done. 38 workers killed, and I mean, even if he kills up all, wow, great hot pickup there. And even with all those units being picked up, I just don't see how Stella is going to be able to come back from this match. Stella does know that in a desperation he has to push to make something happen, but I mean, just a handful of roaches with a resuming Baneling support is not going to do very much, especially when the Terran is firmly entrenched with a bunker in place. He doesn't have that much. Actually, he doesn't have that much units back from the base. This might be able to do something, but again, these Banelings without centrifugal hooks, it's not going to be able to do much. Not against that kind of pressure. Instantly pulling back. The roaches are in the front. The Banelings do not connect against the bunkers. Tanks on the high ground, and this attack is not going to work, even with the stim. And yeah, I mean, Red Archon is just going to rebuild the base, and even Banelings instantly not doing anything. And wow, Red Archon 85 food against 33. Stella's got to tap out, man. Just there's nothing left in the bank. He's almost completely broke. Looking on the workers that he has, 19 workers against 48 SCVs. What a reversal! What a ballsy move there by Red Archon. And yeah, I mean, his tournament life's not over, man. He knows that he can still go to China, and Stella instantly has to tap out. And wow, what a game! But thanks guys for listening to the cast. My name is Phoenix. I'm gonna bring you the final match: Red Archon versus Stella. Let's see who goes to China.